Hey there everybody, Tyler Decker. Whoa, I just have you sitting on something here. So I am down at the shore. Right now I am driving through Stone Harbor heading into Avalon, and it has been a rough day and a half a day of fishing so far. And I actually have yet to catch a single fish. So, that being said, I'm gonna head out back. It is almost dead low tide, and I'm gonna see if I can do a little clamming. That being said, let's just stop talking and I'll meet you guys out back. Okay, so out here behind Avalon, just ran into some other recreational clammers. Birds are diving there, and they're getting high and finding clams, so that's exciting. Let there be a clam. Finally found one. Look at that. They are big. That's what the lady said back there. All right. Just want to see if there's another one around there. There you go, New Jersey clam. Has to be 1.5 inches from, I don't know, tip to tip. It's clearly a keeper. All right, let's see if there are more. All right, just got number 2 there, right here, near the edge. So I think I'm gonna stay near the edge. It's not that deep, so my buddy Luke was right in that you don't have to dig, although he was a little bit deeper. Look at that, man. Another one. Now I want to go in between here. That's awesome. Okay. All right. Got another one. Big set. Look at that. Up a little bit further. That's a big one. Boy, they are here. All right, they're closer here. Good deal. All right, that makes 3, and one more is 4. I'm going to go on the back of this here. What's that? Number 5. Oh my god. Next to another mussel shell. Alright. Next to number 6. Oh man, it's a good spot here. Luke, I appreciate these heads up. I go out with him on Friday. He'll really teach me how to do it. But for now, I just want some bait. Look at that. Got another. I'm gonna go on the back side of this, but got another. Oh man. All right. Oh, this was hard at first. I don't know. I guess it's all about the spot, but yeah, that's another one. All right, keep going here. All right, I'm gonna go in the back of this in a little bit. That's a good call. Look at that. Once you bend over, you just don't want to bend back up. You're like, let's just do this. All along this shore, it's definitely been the spot. You can see here, right at low tide, so I'm gonna just keep going here. Up. There you go. Like I said, right along this low tide spot. I don't know. Keep going here. Oh, got another one there right where I was standing. Oh man. Oh, there you go. Look at that. 3. Once you get going, you find a good spot. You don't want to stop. Yep. That's a nice one there. Another nice one. This tool is working out tremendously. And I'm not that dirty, knock on wood. Yep, there's one. Nice. Yep. Another Yep. Another one. Three right there. Nice, three right there. Woohoo. Another one right there. Huh. Another one right next to me. Alright, so this is the behind the scenes part where I had to actually just look up and double check that yes, you can keep 150 a day with a recreational license. Sorry for the wind again, but never thought on earth that I would catch this many. The tougher part now is finding my rake wherever I put that down. Aha, that was a close one. Check this out. Just gonna keep going here. Kind of want to go on the top side of all those. Yep. Yeah. Alright, so this is hands down the best clamming trip I've ever had. Big shout out to Luke for telling me to use a rake like this and just rake the surface. That being said, I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing this. I think anywhere that looks like this in the back bay of New Jersey, you absolutely can find these clams. That being said, make sure you have a clamming license, because although you don't need a saltwater license, you just have to register, you do need a clamming license, which is only a few dollars. You can get online. So make sure you have a clamming license, and also check to make sure you're clamming a spot you're allowed to. New Jersey is very big on the regulations about clamming, so check the map online and make sure you're in a spot that you're allowed to clam. That being said, get out here at low tide, and I'll show you exactly how I'm doing this. Sorry for the wind here, everybody, but a rake like this seems to work the best. This is just a garden rake that I took from my mom's after my buddy Luke told me to use this kind of rake. So, look at this little crab here. So what we're gonna do is dig down about 2 or 3 inches, or as comfortable as you can do over and over again, and you'll hear and feel them when you hit them. I started out using one hand and eventually I just used 2 hands. Let's try over by, see, we'll say that that's good luck here. So let's try right along here. Yep, hear that? That's how you do this. And I just flick them up. You just keep going, because then I'm usually excited for a couple seconds. Yeah, hear that? There's another one. Again, and once you up, there's another one. Look at that. And kind of once you're bent over, look at that. You don't really want to bend back up. And there are 5. So usually what I've been doing is going in groups of 7, because that's as many as I can kind of carry. Look at this. Oh, okay, no. Going in groups of 7 because that's how many I can carry back to my kayak. And 7's a lucky number, right? Oh, there's the 7th one. So leave that there. You don't have to do it this way, but 4 in one, 3 in the other. Make this walk back to the kayak, because why would you move the kayak? That would make too much sense. And once you get back to the kayak, just wash them off, and then you're ready to go. Go back and do that all over again. So that's pretty much how I've been doing this, and look at how many I've gotten, and maybe now I've been here a half hour. So that being said, I will put a link to some of the rakes and stuff that you can use below. If you guys click on that link, if I set it up right, it might get me like 30 cents or something like that, as I've been saying. So I very much appreciate you guys using those links. And but let's keep going, see how many of these we can catch. Yep, there's one. Yeah, and that usually gets me excited for a minute or two. Huh? There you go. There's two. There's three. Huh? Felt it. No. Oh, no, I felt it. There's four. Yep. Three. Yep. Another one. Four. Yep. Seven. Thought so. Another nice one. Five. Yep. Six. Yep, seven. Yep. Eight. Boy. Eight, and how long? Just keep get the 10. 8. Yeah. 9. 10. Look at that. 10. Woo-hoo-hoo. Doing good. They're here, and I promise they can be caught quickly. There you go. I think they are out here a little bit. There you go. Once the water starts to come in a little bit, I think you got to go. Yep. Wherever the break is at low tide seems to be the spot. Obviously they aren't moving a whole lot because they're clams. So once the tide starts to come in, just back out into the water a little bit, and you'll just keep them coming. 99. See if we can catch one more clam. Tell me I did not just land right on him. I did. As soon as I went down. Number 100. Oh my goodness. Cannot believe that, and it's been more, but that I am going to catch and keep 100 clams. And I could get 150 if I really wanted to. But I think this is plenty, and I will have plenty to go around. So, that being said, we're gonna salt some of these so that we can keep them for bait. I'll show you guys how to do that next. And then we're also going to, clearly we're gonna eat some of these. I'm not a huge clam fan, but I'm going to find some recipes that I like, make some for my mom and family, and I'm super excited about that. So that being said, now I just gotta paddle back with all these. We'll go from there. I am learning more about this clamming thing all the time. So, I think we're gonna need a bigger bucket. Look at that. They don't fit in the bucket. Now, I don't know if I thought they would. I don't know. I just was super excited, and just make sure you guys bring a big enough bucket for all these things. Seems like a good problem to have. All right, let me figure out where I'm gonna put these. What the heck is going on? Why is that doing that? Okay, so I am back on my Airbnb right now, actually, and I have this steamer pot going, and I'm going to steam some of these clams so that they open up a little bit to make life a little easier when we clean them, so we can keep them for bait for the rest of the summer. So I'll pop a couple of them in here, and I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Let me tell you guys just how much it smells like clams in here right now. I think I made steamed clams by accident. No, they're not good. I don't want that. So, full disclosure, I've never done this before. you just look it up and then you make a video about it because you don't know how to do it. And when you looked it up before, there was no great video. So, all right, time to do some Googling. If the fact that this is unscripted doesn't come through, I don't know what else to do. And we're gonna just do this over and over again, and then we'll salt them. All right, so I have everything set up here, practicing a little bit. We are going to take a couple of these steamed clams. You can salt them whole if you want. It's just a lot more work afterwards, and I mean, maybe not. Throw them up on the hook. Maybe some big stripers want to eat those, but for me, I'm going to cut them up the way I want before I salt them. So, there's a couple parts on here. First things first, you have these two I always call them nuggets. Get rid of the nuggets because they're going to just fall apart on your hook. The other part I call the ribbon. That will stay on your hook. It's just kind of a pain to use. That being said, I'm going to keep a couple of these. So, probably salt that up. That'll stay on there real good. So, put that down. Then for this leftover part, just cut the end off, smush out the insides, and then that's what we're going to salt and or cut up. It's up to you. Okay, once you have cleaned everything, I'm going to keep a couple of these whole. Once everything is ready to go, it's time to do a little salting. So you want non-iodized salt, so regular Morton salt. And we're going to just salt the heck out of these guys, flip them over and salt them again. Leave them for, you know, maybe an hour or two. I'm probably going to leave them overnight. And then salt them again, and they're ready to go. Put them in a, I'm going to put them in these leftover containers. You can vacuum seal them, put them in baggies, anything you want, and they'll be good to go for the whole summer. So, yeah, let's see how this works out. Alright, so I'm actually going to end the video there. These clams turned out fantastic for bait, and they salted up very nicely. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'm here to help. That being said, I'll see you on the next video.